Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to dive into something that connects every single one of us, food. And we're kicking things off with an event that just smells like summer and sounds like laughter.
So, really think about it. What's the secret to a perfect summer barbecue? Is it having the perfect sunny day, the guest list, or does it all come down to what's sizzling on the grill? Let's break down what makes this classic get-together so special.
You know, a barbecue is way more than just a meal. It's a whole event, right? It's that feeling of being outside, swapping stories, and just making memories with your favorite people. And yeah, the food is the main attraction, but it's that vibe of everyone being together that really makes it amazing. And oh man, the menu, that's a huge part of it. You've got those perfectly marinated steaks and chicken just sizzling away. Then, of course, you have the classics, some juicy hamburgers and hot dogs, maybe some incredible, flavorful kebabs loaded up with meat and veggies. And you absolutely can't forget the ice-cold drinks to keep everyone cool. Okay, so to pull off all that amazing food, you've got to have the right gear. Let's take a look at the essentials, the tools of the trade that turn any backyard into a five-star kitchen.
First things first, the heart of the whole operation, the grill. This is where all the magic happens. It gives you that intense, direct heat that creates that perfect char and that signature smoky flavor. Whether you're a gas grill person for the convenience or you swear by that classic charcoal taste, the grill is everything.
Now, if you want to know the real secret to incredibly tender, flavorful meat, it's all in the marinade. Soaking your food in a mix of spices, herbs, and something acidic like vinegar or lemon juice does more than just add flavor. It actually works to soften up the meat, making it ridiculously juicy when it finally hits that hot grill. And then you have kebabs, which are such a great example of how simple ingredients can become something truly special. You just skewer up pieces of meat and veggies, and it helps everything cook nice and evenly. It's a super simple idea, but it creates this delicious little self-contained meal that's popular all over the world. You know, for any outdoor event, keeping things fresh and cold is absolutely crucial. And that's where the good old cooler saves the day. This simple insulated box is basically a non-electric hero, keeping drinks ice cold and food safe. It's a total must-have. All right, so let's zoom out a bit. We've been talking about one awesome barbecue, but let's look at the bigger picture. Because food isn't just for special occasions, right? It's literally what keeps us going every single day. I mean, when you boil it all down, food is basically fuel for our bodies. It's anything we eat or drink that gives us those essential nutrients, proteins, carbs, vitamins, that our bodies need to work, to grow, and to heal. It is, quite literally, what sustains our lives. And we can kind of break food down into two big categories. On one side, you have natural foods, things that come pretty much straight from nature, like an apple fresh off the tree or a handful of almonds. On the other side, you have processed foods, which have been altered in some way during preparation, like bread, canned soup, or most of the snacks you find in a bag. For most of us, our day of eating is built around three main meals. We kick things off with breakfast to get our energy going. Then comes lunch, which is usually a bit of a midday refuel. And we typically wrap up the day with dinner, which is often the main meal we share with others. But of course, it's not just what we eat, it's also how we cook it. We've already talked about the intense direct heat of grilling, but there's also the all-around heat of baking, the super quick high heat of frying, or even just plain old boiling. Each method totally transforms food in its own unique way. But here's the thing, food is so much more than just nutrients and cooking methods. It's this amazing thread that's woven right into the fabric of our cultures, our traditions, and our families. It's like a universal language, really. It's how we share our history, celebrate the big moments, and just connect with the people we love. If you think about it, every single dish has a story to tell. I mean, just think about how tied to a country's identity its food is. You say Italy, and what pops into your head? Pizza and spaghetti, right? You think Japan, you immediately think of sushi and tempura. Mexico, it's gotta be tacos and enchiladas. These dishes are like delicious ambassadors for their whole culture. And think about our own lives. What do we do for the most important moments? Birthdays mean cake. Holidays are all about those huge family feasts. Weddings have their own traditional meals. We use food to mark the big milestones in our lives, making it this powerful symbol of joy and togetherness. So, as we wrap things up, I want to leave you with this question to think about. What's that one food, that one smell, or that one flavor that just instantly takes you back to a specific memory, a person or a place that feels like home? Because that feeling right there, that's what makes food truly special.